complementary. So that first move I showed you, the baseline spin, you would use that one if you have an over-aggressive defender who is, really trying to body you up and push you out away from the rim. Now, on the other side of things, you can have a defender who's not being aggressive enough with you, who's not respecting your offensive abilities enough, and is sagging back into the lane. If you're in that situation, it's great if you can develop a sweep and shoot move. So this is how it works. When you catch the ball in the post, okay, now in the last situation we had a defender who's playing right up against us. In this situation we have a defender who's playing maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 feet away from us and not respecting our ability to take this shot. So we're going to square up by making a reverse pivot, keeping the right foot planted and swinging the left foot around so we're facing the basket. As we're doing that, we're making a sweep move and almost making a jab step fake towards the baseline. Now, I'll use this opportunity now to talk about one of the big questions I get from coaches at my clinics is, okay, well, why do we make a reverse pivot in that situation rather than making a front pivot? The reason is when you make that reverse pivot, by making that move, it opens your vision up to the entire court as you're making that pivot. If you were to go with a front pivot while you have your back to the basket and actually swinging your right foot around here towards the basket, the back of your head is facing the lane, that you have the back of your head to your teammates, and you're not going to be able to see the guy spotting up in the corner for three. You're not going to be able to see the cutter slashing through the lane. You're not going to be able to see, your fellow post player cutting to the high post looking for the jumper. All that stuff becomes available when you reverse pivot because you have much better court vision in that situation. So back to this move, we've swept. We're looking at the basket. What we're actually going to do here is we're going to make a jab step towards the baseline, and then we're going to pull it back. If the defender is not respecting that shot, we're going to take the short jumper. Remember to be on balance. We're not fading away. Keep that in mind. This is not a fadeaway jumper. Save those ones for Vince Carter and Michael Jordan. We're shooting a balanced jump shot with our feet underneath us and a good follow through. Okay, let's show you the same thing here from the right side. So it's the same move basically, but with the opposite footwork. We're still making a reverse pivot. This time we're planting our left foot. We're going to swing the right foot around to face the basket. Again, we're making a bit of a jab step towards the baseline. The defender says, you know what, I don't want to guard you here. We're going to pull back with the right foot, get our legs under us, and take that jump shot. There it is. And again, you can use that move when the defender is not guarding you close enough. Okay, here's a third move, and this one is another complementary move that you can use. So you'll see how kind of, once you get those basic moves down and, you can start to develop complementary moves that react to different ways that the defenders might actually play you. Now, here's an interesting one where, say you've done that sweep and shoot move a couple of times, and they're now respecting that shot. So you square up to the basket in this case, so let's just run through it. You catch the ball. Again, we're doing the reverse pivot. You square up. This time, the defender says, okay, I'm not going to leave you wide open here. You can jab towards the baseline and then actually pull it back. And instead of shooting, we're going to go around the defender and try to score a layup. So there's the jab. We're dealing with our right and finishing off at the rim. Same thing from the opposite side of the court. There's the reverse pivot. We're jabbing towards the baseline. When I say jabbing towards the baseline, it means that we're keeping our left foot planted and we're using a short, quick jab step move. It's almost like faking that you're going to drive baseline, and then you're going to cross over in front of the defender and come around this side and finish with a layup. There's that hop step move again. That's going to help you get a little bit of extra spacing and get by your defender quickly. To show you that hop step. So what we're actually going to do here is we're going to plant the right foot, and then it's almost like a triple jump a little bit. The last jump of a triple jump. We're going to hop off of the right foot and then land with 2 feet and use that to push up towards the rim. There's the jump step, and there we go. So those are 3 complementary moves you can use in the post.